pretty much. But we're gonna play this clip.
And this, wait, hold on. So before we play the clip, man, this
Man, I gotta go to
past
the bathroom. I'm about to take a bathroom break. What do you gotta say?
you go okay. We can take me out of here. So it looks like here, man, Charleston White and them had a scheduled fight. It was a celebrity boxing match. You had Say Cheese was fighting Sauce, I think Sauce Woody or Sauce Gohan.
Yeah, here, click if you need to play the video.
All right, Sauce Woody playing Sauce Gohan. You had DFW Flame fighting Moneybag, not Moneybag, yo, some other dude named Moneybag. You had this Amaretta and this Kenzo B. They fought that fight. We don't got a clip about that, but that fight only lasted like 20 seconds. They kicked both girls out because they was doing some. They were putting people in headlocks, trying to do like knee drops and everything. But this is a boxing match. But yeah, back to the topic. Charleston White had to fight. He was finna go against Plug God. You know, before the fight, they tried to do a little conference. You know, talk about everything that's going on. And I guess Charleston White had other plans on hand. Look what he had to do. Pushed him. Came back with the mace. Maced him. Blinded. Look at that. And the two white dudes are just sitting there looking like whatever. And you know, Charleston White has no shame. He don't care. He gonna tell you that he carry a pig knife, he carry a taser, he carry some mace. Cause for anybody that's gonna try you, because he knows, and I feel like he's right. Like most people in the streets, not really thinking everything through. They not calculated. If somebody try you on the streets, they think you soft. But if you pull out a can of mace, you hit them with some mace, they finna be baffled. They ain't finna know what to do. Most people gonna get scared and run away like Soulja Boy did. But more about Charleston White. Looks like here the same dude, the plug guy, tried to run up on Charleston White again, and he was like, he ain't having it. He had some things to say.
Charles, what you did to him, bro?
Hey, bro.
Show him how you did it.
Batman, expect the gadget. He has more weapons than Wolverine.
Nigga just hit me in the head with a knife, bro. Charleston White just hit me in the head with a knife. Elevator. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what happened. Look, they didn't tell me. Look, first of all, I want to apologize to all my friends and family out there, that anybody that paid for the pay-per-view live that didn't get to see me fight. They didn't tell me, bro. My shit. All right, that shit.
Busted
I
open.
couldn't even see it.
I mean, he was.
Did he? So it looked like. Let me bring this on screen. It looked like he scraped him, and sometimes when you get scraped like a knife, and it's like a you know, really a hard point knife, and it scrapes, like it's gonna bleed a lot. But unless he really dragged it, it's more like a scrape than an actual like in a drag.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even see it now. Once he got the blood off of it, like I can't even see the cut.
So the scratch basically.
It was basically a scratch.
I mean, he did whack him in the head with.
He just probably just went wham, and it just scratched him a little bit. And
he did.
You know, if you get cut anywhere on your head, it bleeds a lot. I've even shaven. You know, you should try to shave your beard right here. Accidentally nicked like the bottom of my ear, and that shit took like 10 minutes to stop bleeding. So pretty much anywhere on your head or your face, you get nicked, it takes a minute to stop bleeding. So I think it looked a lot worse than it did, because you see him go like this, and then you see all the blood. You're thinking like, oh, like he really caught him, but at the end of the day, it looked like it was just a little scratch. He got grazed.
So after Sauce Walker and them came at him, Charles, what's called Soulja Boy came at him. 600 Breezy came at him.
600 Breezy was smart though. Because people were like, 600 Breezy, why don't you press him and stuff? And he goes, this is not worth it. This man is going to snitch on me. Or if I really get on him, he's going to try to be like, oh, I have free grounds to use all my weapons. And it's like,
I'm on probation. I can't do nothing.
This dude wasn't in the streets like that. He's just an antagonizer. He's just basically another.
He went to jail for shooting somebody.
Probably for baiting him.
No, he said when he was a kid, he went to jail for, I think he went to jail for attempted murder. He was in jail. They was stealing at a store. Some man was trying to stop them from stealing. They was by the car. He tried to be like some superhero, so by the car in Charleston White. He basically was TK. He basically, but didn't kill him.
He was like a Daniel Hernandez.
No, he didn't snitch. He don't snitch. He said he didn't snitch.
I'm just saying the way he acts now.
I mean, but he's gonna tell you. I mean, but don't you
That's
respect?
what I'm saying. He talks trash to people, and then
But do you respect it? That's the question. Like, do you respect somebody that's at least honest with you? Like, other people gonna lie to your face, like, I'm gonna keep it loyal, I'm gonna keep it 1,000, but then like they.
No, I do respect his honesty, but it's like like he talks his crap to get known, and then he carries a bunch of weapons because he knows people's not gonna like what he has to say.
It's words. You can't. You're not supposed to fight me because I'm speaking words. That's what's words.
Yeah,
I
but
thought sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So if my words are hurting you, like why? Like it's just words. Like I'm just trolling you. You know I'm trolling you. So
trolling has gotten people put in a casket.
it has, but at the same time, you seen this other video of Charleston White that's going viral of like all the California gang members like trying to run up and talk to him, and he was him and one other person. And it was like
yeah,
30.
I saw that video.
And they didn't do nothing.
Because everyone knows because no one really wants to catch a murder charge on him. Let's be honest. This is a random guy that you don't. That's not your op. That you have no real beef with. He just is a man that runs his mouth. So usually, what you do with someone when you run a mouth, you smack them around, let them know what time it is to stop running your mouth. But he's someone that's running his mouth, but keeps every weapon imaginable on him. So it's like you're kind of in a catch-22 because it's like most people that run their mouth, you're going to teach them a lesson. But he's running his mouth and got the Batman utility belt on. And so, it's just like, even if you catch him lacking, you know that he's gonna tell. And most likely if he's with someone, and even if you like knock him out and then slump him or whatever, probably the person he with is going to tell on you. Because then you're not going to go after the person he's with, because then you're going to be like doing 2 assault charges. So it's like, it's really not worth it at the end of the day. And he knows that. So he kind of lives off it's not worth it because no one's really going to kill him.
True.
Unless he keeps on going this hard where he maybe like runs into someone on accident and tries to like throw a knife at someone or do some stiff stuff like this when they didn't really press the issue. Someone might actually say that's enough and put in the word like, all right, we're not just beating him up because he's talking trash. He's doing too much. It's time just to take him out.
But at the same time, he's a handicap. He has one eye. So how much cool points do you get for knocking out somebody with one eye?
That's why I say it's a catch-22 because it's like he's tell you he's gonna snitch. He's got one eye, so he's got a disability. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Most people that are like that, they know better. It's like that Aiden Ross dude, that that little kid that he's friends with that talks so much trash.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no one will ever beat me up ever in my life. And then he got jumped by 2 dudes with
because he didn't have his Batman utility belt. That's one thing you gotta have. You gotta have a utility belt because people finna try you, but nobody's gonna try you. This pick knife he has, like this. I don't even know if the pick knife is legal. I thought like knives over certain inches you can't have.
But everything's state by state. So you never know what state. You know what's crazy, especially with people that travel that are on tour, like comedians, artists, or whatever, that you almost got to get up to date on the rules everywhere you go, because it's like
true, especially with gun laws.
You never, exactly. Gun laws, you could get real messed up, especially go to New York with a firearm.
Oh, you going down?
You doing real time.
Anywhere, if I go anywhere up north with a gun, if it's not a stand your ground state, I'm not bringing my pistol.
In Texas, I could have a gun on my hip and a holster with no license and be legal as long as I'm
it's not loaded into something. It's like I think it can't be loaded. It can't
be loaded.
Yeah, I don't know.
How are they gonna have to let you carry a gun and be like, no, you can't have no ammo?
You know how the rules be like, oh yeah, you can have a gun, but it has to be in a box. But the gun has to be in a box over here. And
that's usually but it's like crazy because states even have different rules when you're traveling. Like it's some vehicles, it's like if you have a weapon in the vehicle and it's not a pistol, it's got to be unloaded. Like usually if you have any type of rifle or anything and it's in the vehicle, it has to be completely unloaded.
So basically,
it can't be ready to go.
So basically you have to have your empty clip in, and then you have to have your full clip right next to it. So when it's really time to go down, you can press the button like poop.
Most people are going to have it ready to go if they're really on some dumb stuff.
True that, because your op ain't lacking. Your op is ready to take the charge regardless. He taking the charge and taking you out.
That's what's crazy about New York beef. Is that they mainly use knives, but now sometimes they get so desperate that they're actually using guns, knowing that even if they get caught with one, they're doing like 5 to 10, that's crazy punishment for just being caught with one. Like you didn't commit no crime, you just had one.
Yeah, that make no sense.
Crazy.
It's like no self. Like, can you get self defense? You get self defense, but you still got to do 10 years. Is it really self defense if you
Yeah,
got to do
that-
10 still?
What's
K Flock.
K Flock? That's exactly what happened. He's trying to claim self defense, but they're like, you can't claim self defense if you have a weapon that you're not supposed to have anyway.
Don't make no sense. Like, they trying to catch you. Like, that's why New York. First off, I'm not trying to move to New York because the prices of real estate, getting a house in New York is crazy expensive. It snow like crazy. Ain't no. Hey, it looks like nobody got a car. Everybody want to walk and catch a subway train. Then I heard.
I actually like New York a lot. I've been to.
You ever been on the subway train?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the rule about the subway train? If you catch a random trolley with a train by itself, there's only one person in there. Do not go in there because most likely it's a homeless person. Take a crap.
Yeah. And then you got to be stuck in there the whole time.
Exactly. You don't want to
You
go
got
in
to do
there.
a test sniff. You got to just dip your head in.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's going on,
Disgusting.
man?
But I mean, comment below. Let us.
I never really had no problems on subways. There's usually enough people on it, and as long as you're not going at odd hours, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you
in the
get
morning,
pickpocketed, and people still. Oh yeah, I remember this one girl.
you got to know how to get around the pickpockets.
No.
You got to make sure you have your things in your front pockets. If you got a jacket, you have it on your inside pocket and zipped up. Like, you got to know how to move accordingly if you're going to be around where you're bumping into a lot of people.
I remember this one girl I knew. She was like, I texted her. She's like, oh yeah, I'm going to New York for this vacation. Like, she's going to New York for something. And like, she texted me, she was leaving. She made it there, and like within the first 2 hours, she said, oh yeah, can you send me $100? I got somebody pickpocketed me. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I was walking out, trying to walk to my Uber, and people started bumping me and everything. And the next thing you know, I didn't have my wallet.
Sometimes they'll do it in a crowd or as just a person.
It's crazy.
Or
So you gotta be
individual.
careful, man. You gotta be careful where you stand, and always use
Sometimes you
Apple
got to
Pay.
bump back.
Sometimes you use Apple Pay. Just use Apple Pay. Solve a lot of problems. But comment below. Let me know how you feel about Charleston White. Is he Teflon Don? Is anybody gonna knock him out? Will Soulja Boy get his revenge? Will Nate